If you've been scrolling through endless options for a chair that actually does more than just sit there, you know the frustration of trying to picture yourself in a product that looks great on a photo but feels like a gamble in real life. You're probably weighing things like, does the massage actually help? Will the cooling feature be a gimmick, and am I just paying for a fancy name? And that's exactly why I'm doing this deep dive today. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's set the scene. Imagine you're a remote worker who spends 8 to 10 hours at a desk, or a gamer who goes on marathon sessions, or even a student cramming for finals in a cramped dorm. In those moments, the little aches that start in the lower back or the stiffness in the shoulders can turn a productive day into a painful one. The promise of an electric massage office chair is alluring because it suggests you can keep moving without leaving your seat, and that's the core problem we're trying to solve. The T6B3Z75K8 model markets itself as a boss chair with a few standout claims: electric lumbar support that adjusts 6.5 centimeters in two directions, an air-conditioned seat that supposedly keeps you cool, a recline range all the way to 160 degrees, and synchronized armrests that contour to your arms. Let's break down how these actually play out when you sit down for a real workday. The first thing most people notice is the massage function. It's not just a vibration motor hidden under the cushion. The chair uses a series of rollers that move along the lumbar region. In practice, you can feel a gentle kneading that eases the tension you typically build after a couple of hours of typing. The strength is adjustable, so if you're just looking for a light stretch, you dial it down, and if you're dealing with a sore back after a long meeting, you can crank it up a notch. I tried it during a 3-hour video call and found that the massage helped keep my lower back from locking up, which is something a regular office chair just can't do. Cooling is another selling point that often feels like a marketing buzzword. The chair incorporates an air-conditioned seat, essentially a thin network of microventilation channels that push cool air through the cushion. In a warm room, you'll actually feel a subtle breeze when you sit, and it's most noticeable when the ambient temperature climbs above 75 degrees. It's not an air conditioner for the whole room, but for people who get sweaty during long gaming sessions or who have a hot office, that gentle airflow can be a game changer. The only caveat is that the cooling system needs to be plugged in, so you'll need a nearby outlet and a short power cord that can be a bit of a tripping hazard if you're not careful with cable management. Reclining to 160 degrees sounds extreme, but it's more practical than you might think. The chair's iron frame pivots smoothly, and once you lock it into a near horizontal position, you can actually take a short nap without feeling like you're falling over. That's useful for powernapers who swear by a quick 20-minute rest to boost productivity. However, because the recline is so deep, you'll need a decent amount of floor space behind the chair. In tight home office corners, the back of the chair can hit the wall before you even get to 120 degrees, so measuring your space beforehand is a must. The synchronized armrests are designed to move together with the recline, keeping your elbows supported whether you're sitting upright or leaning back. In my experience, this reduces shoulder strain when you're typing for hours. The armrests also have a slight curve that matches the natural shape of an arm, which makes a difference when you're holding a mouse or a tablet for extended periods. One downside is that the armrests are a fixed width. If you have unusually broad shoulders, you might feel cramped, and the adjustment range is limited to tilt. There's no height or depth adjustment beyond the built-in recline sink. Now, who should actually consider spending the premium price on this chair? If you're a professional who logs long hours at a desk and you've already tried ergonomic chairs without relief, the added massage and cooling can be worth the investment. Remote workers who need to stay productive without frequent breaks, gamers who spend multiple sessions in a row, or even anyone with chronic lower back tension will likely notice a tangible benefit. The chair also fits well in a corporate setting where executive aesthetic matters. It looks polished enough to sit in a boardroom without looking out of place. On the flip side, if you're on a tight budget, you'll probably find a regular ergonomic chair that offers decent lumbar support for a fraction of the cost. The electric components add complexity. There's a motor that can wear out, a cooling system that needs occasional cleaning, and a power cord that can be inconvenient in shared spaces. 4.